name's Jaimie Branch. I'm a trumpet player in Chicago. If I'm asked to like bring an amp or pedals or stuff like that, I bring my own mic and I set it up into my guitar amp and do it that way. I used to play in a lot of punk rock bands and ska bands, and they'd have to amplify the horns, and usually it meant playing the show without hearing anything that you were playing and hoping that they could hear it in the crowd. For a while, to fight against that, I started bringing this giant Ampeg bass amp that you see there. And that thing's like 200 pounds, and I was like, I'm a trumpet player, what am I doing? Carrying a 200-pound amp, so I gave that up. I was just like, you know, I'm at the mercy of the sound guy. If I use pedals with the horn, it's got to be somebody asking me to do it specifically, and I have to, have to be into it. I'm not, I'd certainly screw around with it at home, but I don't really play out with it when it's my own thing. But if somebody asks me to, and I'm into their music, then yeah. I use an Akai Headrush, mostly. It has like a simulated tape echo, and also like normal delay, and then also it loops up to 48 seconds, I think, if you have it in like extend mode. And that's the main pedal. I've also used like a pitch shifter delay, a PS2, a Boss pedal. I've also used like the orange distortion pedal. But these days it's mostly that Akai. And then my amp, which is a Music Man 2x10, which has a really great dirty sound. And it has tremolo built in, so I use that sometimes too. Or I use like, I use a piece of metal. This is like my equivalent to pedals maybe, I use a plunger and I use a piece of metal. And oftentimes when I play with an amp, I bring a microphone too. I usually bring a large diaphragm and I bring a power supply for it. It's a digital reference, large diaphragm. But then I put this piece of metal like between the horn and the microphone and filter that too. And that sounds kind of manipulated already, clean, but then through the pedal it adds something different. And mostly this is like a rattle maker. And depending on how you use it, it can be more conventional muting, it can be rattly, it can, if you press on this one section, it splits the tone into a multiphonic. Which is cool. So it's really handy. It's from Tim Daisy, the drummer. It's a thick piece of aluminum, I think. Or shielding, maybe plating for like a roof or something.